Hello everyone, this is TheOrangeGuy and I'm back with the first Dutch exceptional tournament. This is Losers Round 2. If you don't know what happened to Losers Round 1, there's 2 games in that. One was mine, which Razzmann is casting at some point. Apparently he's sick right now, so he can't really cast anything, so that's unfortunate. Hopefully he'll be feeling better. And the other one was a forfeit, or not forfeit, but disqualification because Tech B, used Israeli in it, so he got disqualified. And yeah, anyway, in this battle on the blue team, we have TheOrangeGuy with a Scandinavian general deck. And on the red team, we have Tico, whoever, I think that's what I decided his name is. And he's using a Commonwealth General. And yeah, let's just speed right along through this here deployment. Highway out of Tourney. I guess he doesn't like Highway to Seoul. Oh wait, he just lost his last game on this map. Anyway, starting with TheOrangeGuy. What do we got? 2 command start, presumably. Yep. Starting with an FOB, presumably for his crispy bacon. Have the 81mm mortar. Got the command vehicle right at the front, followed by Fallschirmjäger 90, and Panzerbill. That's probably Stormer in there. It's my guess. Could be Gevarman though. Upvetted, you never know. Don't think no, you would not have upvetted Gevarman in there. Yeah, that's Stormer. More Fallschirmjäger. IKV 105. Filtercat. Oop, got some mortar there. Got Dragoner. Looks like more Dragoner. Yeah, 2 sacks. And the SRV 103D right there. It all looks so pretty from this angle. Oh, back to work. Got more guys here. Automatic, Fallschirmjäger, Panzerbill, Wildcat, RBS 90, and more Dragoner. So I'm guessing these guys here at the front are going for Delta and the other group is going for Charlie. That's my guess. And obviously the second command is going for Bravo, the Scout Defender is going somewhere. Not a whole lot of AA from TheOrangeGuy. Just the automatic and the RBS 90, which is in a transport. As for Tico, 2 command starts, got the M38A1, which is just a 100-point Jeep. Links at H7 with the command section in it, or whatever, HQ section. Got as a PC, it's going to be Commandos 90. Bison. That's going to be Highlanders 90, presumably. That's probably Pathfinders. Or it could be upvetted Recce, you never know. Pretty sure it's Pathfinders anyway. M35, that's 2 recon units. Is that more Pathfinders? I don't know. Got Wolverine for AA, Mortar, Challenger 2, Leopard C2 Mexus. So I'm guessing this group here is heading for Delta. Links H7 obviously for Foxtrot. And then we have this group here. We have more Commandos 90, Vickers Mark 11, C2 Mexus, more Canadian Recon Infantry in a 5-point truck. I'm pretty sure that's Pathfinders in there. And that's going to be Highlanders and then the Wolverine. Alright. So it looks like both players are obviously going Delta. And there. It's gonna looks like a pretty standard start for Highway to Seoul. Scout Defender is going to definitely help TheOrangeGuy know or get advance warning on what Tico's up to. Because yeah, recon helicopters are really not very commonly used in Commonwealth because they just have such awful options. They're either unarmed and expensive, or lightly armed and expensive, or you have the whatever Gazelle Snab, which is expensive and armed because it's exceptional optics. Alright, so Tico just drops his commander tree right off there, and then he's spawning some dudes. Got probably Commandos 90 there, as of 25, Highlanders. What's that? Okay. So yeah, those guys are heading up there. So yeah, roughly as I saw it happening. What can the orange guy see right now? He can definitely see stuff. Tico, nothing at all. Oh, Stormers VM coming out right off the bat. Yeah, Pathfinder's 90 in the M35. Or not Pathfinder's 90, I wish. It's just regular Pathfinders. That's in the Bison, okay. There's Challenger 2 in the Mexus. More Mexus there. Gonna be interesting. And Pathfinders. They're not the worst guys ever. They do have the special carbine. It's not like a super carbine, but it does have, you know, better than average main weapon stats. C2A1 on the other hand is not very good because it's just a magazine fed machine gun. Ooh, Commandos got a good hit on the Commandos from the Scout Defender. Yeah, because the C2A1 used to be actually one of the best machine guns in the game. It is kind of silly. That's why everyone used to take Canadian Airborne 75 instead of 90. Because, you know, 5 points cheaper and better against infantry. Yep, Nexus is moving up. Nowadays, C2A1's not very good. Which is a shame, because Pathfinders missed out on having broken machine gun and broken main weapon. That would have been hilarious. Oh, Nexus just rolls right on in. Gotta be careful with those Falschmager 90 kicking around. Oh, Commandos 90 are just gonna overrun those Dragoner. Yeah, just cut out in the open, that's not good. Vickers Mark 11 pushing right up. Ooh, Panzerbill swinging around. Though the Pathfinders might spot it, depending on how things go. Automatic is chilling him way back there. It's not very useful over there. Oh, Panzerbill's caught the Pathfinders in the open, but it's moving. Oh, there we go. But they might make it into cover first, and it misses. Oh, they just keep going. That's not good. And yeah, Nexus is just going after those Falschmager. So it's an Eric, so it only has, you know, 1 kilometer range. More Commandos though. Okay, so RBS 90's way down there. Patrio's just running right up. 9040's just chilling out there. Pathfinder's 91 down hard. Or I keep calling them Pathfinder's 90. There's Pathfinders. I don't know why. Alright, so Tico's getting a lot of Commandos going. Makes sense, that's kind of what you do in Commonwealth, is spam Commandos. Because they are like basically the best 20-point shock infantry unit in the game. Carl Gustav M2 is just okay. It's not amazing, it's just good enough. But then they have the carbine, or it has, or the, yeah, if I recall correctly, their main weapon, it doesn't have full carbine stats, but it has basically better than average stats for an assault rifle. Ooh, IKV's going to go down hard to that Mexus. Oh, but the 103D is going to have something to say about that. That got a big hit on it. And gone. Anyway, as I was saying. So yeah, Commandos 90. Their anti-tank is just okay. Their main weapon's good, but then the Mini-Me is the best machine, one of the best, if not the best machine guns in the game. Oh, Dragoner is going after their Commandos. More Commandos running out in the open. Highlanders, ooh, getting some shots, but missing, because that's what Highlanders do. Oh, nope. And Challenger 2 looks like it popped the STRV. Panzerbill just sitting out there on the highway. Make sure nothing drives down it. Warrior. You're seriously using warriors? If you want an infantry fighting vehicle, just use like the TH-495, buddy. Maybe he wants Fusiliers. Fusilier 90, I don't know. Oh, Vigen is Vigening. Oh, no, Stormer didn't hit. Oh, big hit on the Challenger too. That's down to 1 HP. Or maybe 1.5, I don't know. That's going to be out of the fight for one until a supply truck can get to it. Oh, but Lynx H7's swinging around. These commanders got really chewed up in the open between the 50s and the Dragoner. This is not looking good for him. And the Stormer's moving up as well. So that's a good... It's definitely looking good for the Orange Guy here in Delta. So long as he can take care of that Challenger 2, he should be good, but it's not looking too good for him up in Charlie. He's about to be overwhelmed there by the looks of it. Once that M8 Panzerbill takes care of a 5-point truck. It's worried. There you go. Anyway. Lynx H7's doing its thing. Stunned and gone. That's one of the problems with the STR relying on STRV 103s is that they have no stab, so if he can get a good enough push going, he could get in there and take out the Challenger 2, but the problem is the Challenger 2 can just reverse away, and it's, 60 kilometers an hour is not fast, especially for a super heavy, but it's faster than one of these things. And since they don't have stabs and they need to be very close in order to damage the Challenger 2 from the front, Challenger 2 could just reverse out of there. Not necessarily with impunity, but be pretty safe. Oh, Centurion Aviary is on the way. That's good. That's going to really chew up that infantry if it gets within range and doesn't die first. It's got 12 frontal armor, so it's decently tough against something like this. Yep, they can't one-shot it from the front. If they had 26 AP, yeah, they could one-shot it, because that's 12 in the Centurion Aviary. And I didn't point out, but yeah, there's the HLVW on the way to fix the Challenger 2. And Echo, nothing really happening in Echo. Looks like there's some shooting there. Well, it looks like some more Dragoner going in there. It looks like the Orange Guy wants to try and press Echo, which would definitely help relieve pressure in other parts of the map. Oh dear. Oh, Mexus blew up something. Was it the CV-90? Wildcat. Uh-oh, Highlanders are wrecking some 5-pointers. That's why you don't send those in first, because they will get wrecked by AT. And more recon. Oh, and a CV's coming out. I did not see where that was going. Is that heading for Charlie, maybe? Oh, Valskyme are getting stunned up probably by that mortar. And a Lynx H7's coming out. I'm not sure where that's going. I'm guessing it's going for Delta. Or not Delta, Golf. Yeah, maybe. Could be putting into Delta. I don't know. Warrior. Oh my god. Oh, Valskyme are trying to go up there, but they're going to have a bad day against those commandos. Yep, 2-on-1, that's not going to end well. Yeah, everything just converges on them immediately. And Lynx H7's just chilling right there. Vickers Mark 11, that's a hoot. Highlanders and Commanders just chewing up the Dragoner in the open. Oh, those Commanders are actually out in the open. Those Faust... Well, if the Aslats weren't shooting at them, the Falsky 90 would wreck those Commandos, but 350 cals going after the Falsky is not good times. Not for the Falsky at least. Nope. Orange Guy is holding back his CV for Charlie. He must have realized he's not in a good position there because he had Commandos 90 and Azav PC. Just everything's moving up there. And yeah, his Fusilier is 90 and the Warrior. Honestly, if you want to get Fusiliers 90, don't take him in the war. Just take him in like either a Saxon or an FE432. 5 or 10 pointer. It's probably the biggest letdown for the British infantry is that they just don't have a good transport selection. Bison is wrecking a XA-180. 7.62 greater than 50. Or 12.7, you know, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, F-111C's bombing. Oof. And that Challenger 2 is back in the fight. And Vigan. Yep, Vigan's out. Or Vigan, how it's supposed to be pronounced. Vigan. Now, where is it targeting? Is it targeting back? Because those guys were reversing. Ooh, looks like it might fall a bit short. Or actually, no, that's right on. Ooh. Now, Challenger 2 is back to 1 HP. Centurion's pretty messed up. That's a good push. Oh, Highlanders have the side shots, though. Oh, but they're taking fire, so now their accuracy is going to go to hell. And there's smoke coming out. Not a complete smoke screen, but... yeah, Challenger 2 needs to get out of there. Ooh, that 103D is pretty messed up, though. Commandos go down, but we've got more commandos moving in. It's a good push coming from the orange guy, but Tico is taking at +1. He's got golf capture. He's just rolled right over Charlie. It looks like he even got the CV that was there. That's not good for the orange guy. And that Challenger 2 is still not dead, and it's just going to get out of there and be repaired. Probably. And Dragoner just getting shot out in the open. Oh, and Highlander's 90. Oh, there's a CV going for Echo, though. That's going to get rid of the tick. Yeah, those guys aren't going to do too cool, just getting shot up like that. And those commanders are just moving up. Oh, 303 is... okay. More commandos moving up. And those Falkenmaker aren't doing too cool. Both of them. What the orange guy should have done, instead of pushing those guys forward and getting them killed, is he should have dropped them back and gotten a supply truck to fix both of those squads up. Because that's, what, 30 point shot infantry squad. You don't want to just lose one of those. Oh, F-111C. Highlanders are almost out of ammunition. And I'm guessing it's right in there. That's going to do some damage. Oh, automatic's taking some shots at it. Oof. Yeah, it's... automatic was a little... if that automatic was more over here, that could have wiped out that F-111C. And now the 103D goes down. Oops, Starmer getting... looks like they got shot out of their transports. 103 is moving up. If he's attack moving that, otherwise it's just going to get popped. Oh, HLBW. Not sure what that's for. The Mexus maybe is running low on fuel. Not great autonomy on those things. And they're kind of slow for a Leopard. Oh, automatic's going to work. Oh, wrecking some... they're just empty though. That's a bit of a waste, because you could resupply those Lynx H7s and they can do some good work. Yeah, as I was saying, the Leopard C2 Mexus does pay a bit of a price for having more armor than any other Leopard 1A5 in the game. Namely, it's slower. I think it has the same autonomy. Actually, I'm pretty sure their autonomy is the same, but it's slower. Doesn't really matter, though. 103D's prototype, isn't it? Yeah. Well, looks like we got more Dragoner, but they're going to be pretty badly outnumbered. And that Challenger 2 has been fixed right up. Oh, RBS 56 going after 5-point transports and missing. Oh, coughing. Oh, they got one. They got one. And there's a Vickers Mark 11. They have last missile misses. Oh, 9040 is just sitting right there. If that moved up, it could maybe take out that Vickers. Oh, but instead it's just gonna get shot up by it. And there's a Vickers there as well. It's not looking too good for that 90-40. And those Dragoners are just taking a lot of fire. More 103s though. .40 got hit pretty hard. 7 armor on that? 5. Commando's just walking right into the teeth of those Dragoner. They don't give no damn. And they pop the transport. They're just straight up attack moving. Oh, Panzerville's trying to take out some Highlanders. And Challenger 2 wipes out an XC-180. No recon there spawning. I looked at the Pathfinders are one down. Need some better optics on that. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a fast commander there spotted. Oh, that thing's still invisible. That's hilarious. So yeah, those commandos went down, and then the 103s and the automatic just taking apart those guys. And yeah, that's side-shotting the warrior. Oh, F-111C. There we go. Oh, what's it going? Is it going to get the automatic? Oh, the automatic's turned off and moving, and gone. Might have been better off if you just stopped it, had its weapon on. You might have been able to shoot down the F-111C at least. Because yeah, speaking of which, neither player has air defense. Like, really, I don't see any AA on this map whatsoever. Okay, there's Wolverine there, and Wolverine there. There we go. Two units of AA between both players. That's hilarious. And RBS 90. There you go. And Vagan's out. Challenger 2's moving up. Where's the Stargate? Is it on it? Oh, falls. Goes far. Challenger 2 moved up at the right time. If that Challenger 2 did move up, that would have been a good Vagan strike, but nope. And Fusiliers 90. They're really not good against infantry. They're not horrible, it's just they have a magazine-fed machine gun, which has CQC on it, so that does give them a little bit of advantage against enemy infantry in some situations, at least line infantry. But on the other hand, the problem with them is that since it's a magazine-fed machine gun, they have short salvo and burst length, so once they have to reload, the supposed advantage of magazine-fed machine guns is that they have faster reload, but once a unit starts taking morale damage, the reload just goes straight to hell. Oh, nope, Crispy Bacon is out. And SCRV 121. Oh, Warrior went down. Harbius got pretty messed up, though. And that Challenger 2 and Mexus. Oh, Challenger 2 is walking right into some Falski Mega, though. Oh, it's going to turn in time, though. Takes a hit. And it has 4 HE on its gun, but it's going to drop back, and the Fusiliers are going to take the fight. But then there's a Falski Mega up there. Oh, and F-111C. Looks like it's bombing the RBS. Oh no, it bombed the STRV. It took it out. That's the F-111C for you. Oh, Wildcat just wiped out 2... Yeah, that's 2 Azov 25s. That should just tell you how awful the LAV 25 is. That a unit that costs the same amount of it at point blank range can take out 2 of them. Of course it has, you know, what, two front side armor versus, you know, 1 all around armor on the Aslav. Oh, Vagan's back out. What is it going for? It's going for the Leopard. Vagan's there. Is it going for... Ooh, could get the supply truck. Gets the... Wrecks the supply truck and the Mexus. Didn't point out, but the CV that Orange Guy had in Echo did go down. I think it's to the Vickers. So Tico's back at taking +1. The old cat went down, and 113s are just driving around. Dragoner are walking about. Okay, STRV 121 is moving up. 155 versus what? 160? 170, right. I can't remember if the Challenger is 2 is 165 or 170. It's 170. It's 1 less AP, but better accuracy and stabs. Same rate of fire. Better HE on the Challenger 2. Big thing, though, is the armor difference. You know, what, 4 more armor on the front? It's a chunky tank, that Challenger 2. Oh, Aslav's gonna take out a 5-point vehicle. Oh, okay, Felsky Mager. Or just, they're gonna take care of those Highlanders 90 without much difficulty. Unless the F-111C does something to them, though I think it's good for that. Wow, that's a lot of misses from the automatic. Oh, and Bacan is Bacaning. Oh yeah, and Tico capped Charlie. Didn't notice that. Drops HQ section in there. He's staying at +2 now. It's 118 to 13. Oh, automatic's doing its thing. Challenger's running low on fuel. Oh, 167 to the rescue. Rexto's Falsky Mager. And the C2 Max is also moving up. Dragoner just out in the open. Yeah, that's only. Oh, that's just brutal. That's the Lynx H7 for you. Oh, automatic gets to it a little bit too late. Must drop AP on that again. 12. Tis a silly thing, that automatic. Alright, mortar's coming out. Is it smoking? Nope, he's just dropping HE. Oh, SRV 121's playing a dangerous game there. Oh, that Challenger 2 is going to side shot it at point blank, basically. Oh, nope, it's reversing. Challenger 2's aiming, and side shot on the SRV 121. Yeah, that was points not well spent. Highlanders getting shot at by the M113, but a fresh group of Highlanders moves up and misses. Because, you know, Highlanders 90. Oh, we got one. And they're taking some 81mm mortar fire. 2 stack of it. Oh dear, coughing. And Highlanders go down. Oh, but will the other Highlanders 90 get revenge? Yes, they do. With like 75% accuracy or whatever. Oh, Nexus is getting resupplied. Sturmer are walking in. Probably gonna have a bad day though. Commando's 90. Azov PC. Not gonna add well for him. Like how he has a Commando's 90 unit defending his base but not even in cover. Like, I get the idea of being right there because if anything comes down that hill, they're gonna run right into Commandos. Oh, another STRV 121. And another one. Wow. Looks like Scandinavia's trying to play the tank game. And Bacan is not really targeting anything in specific. What's the supply situation looking like? And he's only just beginning to tap into it. Bacans are pretty notorious for just drinking fobs dry. Oh, Commandos 90 have gone down. Panzerbill and STRV are doing some good work. Tico still has that +2 though. He's at 210 to 13. Automatic's getting fixed up. I think I got damaged in what, a bombing run from an F-11C. STRV 121 and Falsimir are taking apart those Fusiliers. Oh, more Commandos 90 moving up though. And 13 is going after the Falconer, but the thing is that Eric's has the same range as a 50. Oh, Pecan's just shooting in the open now. Oh, F-111C. Automatic's going to work. And keeps missing. Wow. That F-11C keeps getting lucky. Oof. Automatic gets damaged with the Falconer, got pretty wrecked. There you go, 2 stack of warriors. That should be able to achieve something, right? Yep, these guys are pulling back. Pecan is just poorly aimed. There's at those Fusiliers 90 that went down a while ago. Now it's just bombarding nothing. Smoke is out. Oh, block 15. There you go, something to deal with the F-11C. Both players getting hit by air attack, and neither of them has gotten a lot of AA to deal with it. Those commandos are just going to walk right through this Dragoner. Wow, he's out of STRV 103Ds, so now he's using 103Cs. It's not bad, but kind of redundant having an 80-point and a 90-point tank that served the same role. If you want a slightly less expensive tank, you probably should have gone with like a Leopard 1A5. That would have been a good idea. Oh, Vagan's out. And evac. Must have probably lost track of the Challenger 2 is my guess. Oops, one of the Scanias got captured. Oh, Panzerbills going after him though. Ooh, SRV is about to be overwhelmed by Commandos 90. They keep going. Well, might get into a front. Oh, and the Challenger, that guy needs to. Oh, that's bad. That's dead. Oh, it's down to 1 HP. Needs to get the heck out of there. Just wave of Anzacs advancing. It's like Gallipoli all over again. Oh, Vigan's back out. Yep, Vigan's out. He's probably going to try and get the Challenger too. Mr. Hervey's still running away. That one's still sitting there not being very helpful. Oh, yep, automatic went down. Vigan's coming. C2's getting shot at by the 103C. Oh, Challenger 2 is... takes a big hit from it. Or not, a decent size hit. It's down to 4 HP. Or it took 4 damage, so it's down to 6. But the smoke's gone, so it's just going to be able to clear these guys out. Oh, IKV's moving up. Oh, Command Chieftain Mark 10's moving in. Oh, and F-111C. It's probably going to wipe out the Stormer. This target over here probably would have killed the STRV 121. Oh, IKV's going after the Commandos. Oh, why are you moving that up? That is not a good idea. What are you doing? But Tico, yeah, still has that +2. It's about to be a +3 by the looks of it. So 338 to 13. Yep. And Vigan is out again. Oh. Another Wolverine for a hotel. Tico must be worried about helicopters sneaking around from Scandinavia. Anyway, Vigan's gonna Vigan something. Challenger 2's reversing though. Now how well aimed was it? Oh, he's going, he must, did he see the, ooh, the Falcon might have seen the Command Chieftain, but he missed. Got some warriors instead. Alright, so that 1-2-1's just out in the open there. It's not a great spot, he should have smoked it off at least so he could hide from plane attack. And Tico's back at the +3. That 1-2-1 is not in a good spot whatsoever. He never resupplied that RBS-56 squad, just have one missile left. I'm surprised that Tico doesn't have like a Milan F2 squad in this deck, but I guess he decided he wanted... Well, what does he have? He has Commandos 90 in the Aslav, Commandos 90 M113, he has Highlanders 90, and he has Fusilier 90, so he still has a 5th card he could have taken. There's the other Vigan, and what's it aim for? Nothing. Gonna get an HLVW. He got a supply truck. Though to be fair, you know, that was a partial supply truck, wasn't empty, wasn't full, and no fobs, so it was a bit of a loss for Tico, but not a big one. That 121 is just sitting there asking to get shot up by something. That one is also sitting there asking to get shot up by something. Well, it takes those Fusilier 90 to move forward and could be done. Of course, the 103C is probably going to have something to say about that. Oh, yep, they're moving up. And F-111C. What is it going for? Is it trying to bomb the S2RV? Looks like it. Oh, actually, just 1 damage, but it did stun it. It's 429 to 13 now. Charlie's pretty much locked down. Oh, right, just pausing the action here quickly. So yeah, just pointing things out. Part of the problem where TheOrangeGuy is right now is he's got a bunch of points he spent up here that he's not really doing much with. And he's, you know, so that's just, you know, points that aren't helping him in Delta to hold on. He's also dropping a Vigan strike. I think that wasn't. Is like anything? The damaged a Mexus. Maybe got the Warrior too. Yeah. I think that's pretty emblematic of TheOrangeGuy's experience in this battle is with his Vigans is he just keeps barely missing the target. Or the target keeps barely getting away. Oh, another Challenger 2 coming out from Tico. That's probably going to seal the deal for him. Oh, SRV-121's pushing back forward again. Oh, pops a almost dead Warrior. Oh, ooh, F-16A MLU. Interesting. Oh, 121 gets blapped by the... I'm guessing it was the Challenger 2. It's 477 to 13. Oh, Vigan's going out. Oh, Challenger 2's moving though. It's probably not gonna... Oh, could be close, could be close. Oh, that MLU gets a side shot. And, oh, gets stunned by something. What stunned it? Did the Wolverine get a hit on it? Tracked rapiers there, but they haven't fired. Yeah, it must have been a... Took 6 damage. What did 6 damage to it? I'm confused at this point. Only thing that could have shot at it would have been a Wolverine, which is a distinct possibility. If it flew right over top, it flew right over top of it, so it's very possible it took a hit from that. Anyway, it's stunned, has 1 missile left. Challenger 2 is in cover. It's still out though. Oh, is it going to try to swing around? The tracked rapiers are going to be right there. And donked it, shot on something. And try. Oh, they do fire. And the game ends. Tico was victorious with 501 conquest points to 13, with 2,700 kills to the TheOrangeGuy's 2,520. Yeah, it was an interesting battle. Yeah, it definitely looked like Tico was pretty on top of things throughout most of the battle. There's a couple points where in Delta he was getting pushed back, especially after his Challenger 2 got blapped by the Vigan a couple times, but both times it got out alive and got fixed back up to full. And that's a big deal, that having that super heavy there just really let Tico dictate the flow of battle in Delta, because at Scandinavia, you don't really have a direct counter to an enemy super heavy. You have to get it in close with your own tanks, which is not always a good, not always possible. Your 121s can't really go toe to toe with another against a proper super heavy. Aside from that, the Vigan can, the Mjolnir cluster bombs can very easily one shot. I think basically any super heavy in the game with a direct center hit. But that requires you to get a direct center hit with cluster bombs, which is not guaranteed. You have to guess where the enemy's going to try putting their super heavy most of the time, and sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. In this case, you know, Orange Guy got pretty close, but no cigar. That Challenger 2 got out. Also, you know, as you saw, they had the MLU, which is not bad. Has 4 Maverick Ds or whatever. Fire and Forget ones with 26 AP, and they work. You saw it side shot the one Challenger 2, which was, you know, good because he flew it right around. That's where ASFs come in handy, where if you have advanced warning of an enemy plane to inbound, instead of trying to rely on getting your AA position like Tico did because he's calling in the tracked rapiers and they just weren't there in time. You know, have an ASF on standby. You know, you can possibly catch an enemy attack plane or other such plane. But that's, you know, shoulda, coulda, woulda, whatever. I can see the whole picture and neither player could at the time, so I can make judgments that they never would have been able to make. Aside from that, well, I don't really know what else to say. It's just very characterized by just a lot of infantry getting shot up in the open by both sides. Not a lot of, there was some smoke at times, but it seemed like other times there just really wasn't a lot of smoke being used. Not a lot of ATGM usage outside of the Highlanders. A little bit from the RBS 56, but that wasn't really a big deal. I did not see it do very much. Maybe I missed it doing something super awesome. I don't know. All I know is that I saw it miss and then die. What else is there? No, it doesn't. It's just, yeah. Well played to both players. Tico, I think, just had better force allocation, especially at the beginning with the super heavy. Definitely helped him. He had that good push through Charlie. I think part of it is the Orange Guy kind of overextended. I think that's part of his problem, is that in Charlie, in Golf, is he overextended into Golf, trying to push into it, and it just didn't work out. He should have just camped up in Charlie, maybe extended some reinforcements. Because, then again, he wasn't, like, the Orange Guy wasn't, like, super aggressive into Golf, but I don't know, maybe he would have been better off if he'd been more passive there. But the other thing to consider is that Tico definitely went there with the intention of pushing. He brought in a fair amount of recon and a fair amount of infantry, and he had the, you know, the mexes there. He definitely felt like he wanted to push there. Maybe add a little bit of the detriment to his effort in Delta, but at the end that paid off because that Challenger 2 really just took it right to the Orange Guy in terms of his ability to push, and Commandos 90 are, you know, Commandos 90. They're a little bit BS, but they're fun, right? It's balanced. But, you know, it's nothing like having the best 20-point shock squad in the game or anything. They just maybe have a bit of a lacking transport selection, but that really goes for all of Commonwealth is their transport selection's a little bit lacking. But I'll just... yeah, it's just well played. Both sides. I don't know. I'll call here before I ramble on much longer. I'm Xander Turon, and this was the losers round. The second, or losers round 2, whatever fuck calling it, from the first Dutch Exceptional Tournament. You guys have a lovely day.